Hello all, today we are going to see about the HTML block and inline elements. So the every element is having some default display value, and those default display value can be divided into two types, that is block or inline. How it should display, that is what we are going to see in this video. So we have two types, that is block and inline. So every HTML element has a default display value depending on what type of element it is. Okay, uh, so it will take that. So first type is block level elements. What is block level element is, block level will take you every time it will start with a new line. Okay, and a block level element always takes up the full width available, so to the end, how much ever the window size is, it will stretch up as far as it can. Okay, whatever the value available space is there, it will take entire, though the content is very little, even if it is hello, it will not take only that 5 space, it will take the entire line. Okay, so a block level element has a top and bottom margin, whereas in inline element does not. Okay, in inline element we don't have such things. The block line is, the best example you can give is div element. Div element is a block level element, always starts in blue line. I mean, next line. So this is the best example we can give. For example, if you say take a div tag hello world, and if you type, the entire line will be occupied by this. So whatever you type, it will go for the next line itself. So the best example for the block level elements in HTML you can give is form, div, h1, h1 to h6, hr, li, navigational, order list, paragraph, pre-tag table, unordered list, video, and so on. These are all nothing but your block elements. So what about inline elements? Inline elements does not start on a new line. It will take how much ever the space is required. So okay, that much of space only it will take, and as much as the width is necessary for that. The best example for the inline is nothing but a span element inside the paragraph, that will take, for example, the same example, if you take hello world, and again if you try to take type hello world, it will go with the next line itself. In the same line it will try to print. Okay, so we'll see with the example how it works. Okay, and so basically this is all about the inline elements. Now we'll see the another element, that is division. Division element is often used as a container, okay, for other HTML elements, not required of attributes, but you can use style, class, ID, and all common forly. Okay, when used together with the CSS, div element can be used to style the block of content. If you want to design how you want to do that one, you can do. Obviously we'll do with the example and get to know. So how does it work? You can give the style for that background color, in what color you not. We can make it as a black, and color right of the font should be in white, and padding pixel it should be 20, and that we can take it in a H2. For example, if I want to type a paragraph about this London. London is the capital city of England. It is the most popular city in the United Kingdom with a metropolitan area. So this div ends over here, and we can show that one. Okay. And next thing is a span. Span is and one more important, before span, we have to discuss about the div is, div tag is used as a container. Okay, you can style up, and it is easily styled by using class or ID attribute. Easily you can do that. Any sort of can be put inside the division tag. It is not that this kind of tag only can be done. No, nothing as such. You can use any kind of tag. Okay, so now we are going to see is all about the span element. Span element is an inline container used to mark up a part of a text or a part of a document. So the span element has no required attributes, but Style, class, and ID are common. When used together with the CSS, the span element can be used to style part of the text. Okay, easily you can do that. Even along with the example, we'll see how the span will work. Okay. So here we go. You can make it as a paragraph. In the paragraph, you can take it as a span style, and in which color, which font you need, you can mention that one and see the output. Type and you can see it yourself. So the chapter summary goes on like this. There are two display values, block and inline. Block level element always starts on a new line and takes up the full width available. Okay, whereas inline element does not start on a new line and it only takes up as much as width as necessary. Div element is a block level element and is often used as a container for other HTML elements. Span element is an inline container used to mark up a part of a text or a part of a document. Okay, so div and span, in today's class we saw about the div and span. Div is nothing but division, defines a section in a document. Block level defines a section in a document, same, but block level means it is division, span is inline. Okay, thank you. In another video we will see the examples using inline, block and span.